On the surface, Splatoon seems like a fun, bright game full of squid and octopus people, but there's actually a lot of creepy things you can find in the games if you dig deeper. Today, I'll be discussing a few weird and creepy facts from various Splatoon games. If you've already seen my short form videos about this, I'll be using some of those but dive a little bit deeper. With that out of the way, let's get started. Screams in the background of boss stages. In story mode of both Splatoon 1 and 2, some particular boss fights may include this ambience in the background. These sounds can be heard from every boss in Splatoon 1 except the Ravenous Octomaw, and only appears in The Showdown in Splatoon 2. From the steel banging, distorted screams, and the railway crossing noises, this is possibly the most unnerving thing in the first two games. I like this one theory from one of my comments, which is that basically when you defeat the boss, the Octarians' power source is essentially gone, which leads to many bad things like what's being implied through the noises. So when you take the power of the Zapfish, the people that rely on it are screaming in horror as their world collapses. But it's all just a theory. Probably the creepiest thing about it though is that when asked about it in an interview, the director of the game claimed to not know that these sounds were included in the game. What's also odd is that these sounds do not return in Splatoon 3. Jelfonzo's Explicit t-shirt. In Splatoon 2 on Tuesdays, Jelfonzo in the clothing store will wear this white shirt with red ink dripping from it. Inside the ink, there is a phrase written in the Splatoon language, which, if translated, roughly spells out the phrase, "F you." I mean, dang Jelfonzo, I'm giving you business only for you to wear that t-shirt in front of me? I think this had to have been done on accident because it's kind of absurd to put in a game where you'd probably never see this phrase ever. Splatoon is set in a post-apocalyptic world. Yes, Splatoon is set after the extinction of humans. In the 26th scroll of the first game, there's a picture of bones with a body structure of a human next to some Wii U equipment. The text under the scroll reads, "A 12,000-year-old fossil of a creature with an odd internal skeleton. Its small skull indicates the creature was likely primitive with little intelligence. This specimen appears to have been fossilized in the middle of some kind of ritual." Additionally, Scroll 10 confirms that humanity was wiped out when rising sea levels caused by climate change submerged the planet, ending the era of creatures of the surface. Alternalog 004, Humanity's Final Day, describes how the survivors' last-ditch efforts failed when a rocket launch disaster caused the cavern ceiling to collapse, which buried the final remains of the human race. A majority of the 10,007 test subjects perished before Octo expansion. In Splatoon 2 Octo expansion, it is heavily implied that most of the 10,007 test subjects before Agent 8 perished within the Kamaba Corporation's testing facility connected by the Deep Sea Metro. Commander Tartar designed the Promised Land as a false sense of hope to those who successfully collected all things to assemble the blender. Instead of being freed, it is speculated that around 1,000 of these test subjects were blended into a primordial ooze to extract their DNA for a new species. The liquid remains of these subjects were used as fuel for the NILS statue Genocide Cannon at the end of the game. As for the others, individuals such as Iso Padre survived by remaining in the subway station, and others were turned into sanitized Octarians. Octoling noises in an outdoor bathroom. On a lighter note, in Splatoon 3, heading over to this Porta Potty in Splatsville, every 5 minutes you'll hear an Octoling make a sound like this. I have absolutely no idea why they decided to add this, but it kinda gets concerning if you stand there for a while. Octarians are severed tentacles. Octarians are a soldier subspecies that are different from humanoid Octolings like Agent 8. Octarians are made by cutting off the tentacle of an Octoling, and the tentacle can form into its own life form, unlike squids. This indicates that their unique biology allows the Octarian army to create soldiers quickly, which humanoid Octolings serve as commanders. Laughing statues in Museum d'Alfonsino. In Splatoon 1, or all of the games with this stage, I'm not entirely sure, at night, heading over to one of the statues of an Inkling, you can hear it audibly laugh in a creepy tone. According to a popular theory, these noises represent the souls of two Inklings who went missing on a school trip after wandering near a haunted pond in the museum. There are probably a bunch of things that I didn't cover in this video, but if you guys want me to look into more theories and details, please let me know by liking this video and leaving a comment down below. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.